started. We just shot our second episode, and our second episode was about age gap, like our age gap. I don't know, I'm sure we're going to have guests at some point. I think the first few episodes, the first 5 episodes are basically just about us and our journey. And
yo, can somebody tell Marcus the only reason why she's with you, bro? I'm going to help you out. The only reason why she's with you is because you're Michael Jordan's son. I'm sorry to break that to you. I don't know if anyone's told you, but you get a privilege that nobody else is going to get. You have access to so many women. The fact that you landed on damn near your uncle's wife is crazy. You're having sex. This is what it looks like. You're having sex, allegedly, with your uncle's wife. Bro, you didn't need to stoop to these levels. I don't know if this is something that Michael Jordan plotted on Scottie because of The Last Dance. Scottie Pippen is giving up about 50% of his net worth from the era of 1997 to 2016. So right after that Jordan era, those prime years, this man is giving up his salary to Larsa Pippen. Dunzo. I don't know what happened. I don't know how we got here. I don't know who Scottie pissed off. I don't know what type of karma this is, but this is tragic. The entire story in itself is wild to me because I have no backstory. I'm here just making fun of the entire situation because, and if you're here, hit the like button early, smash the like button, subscribe, do all the things that you do for other YouTubers. For me, hit the like button quick. But outside of that, yo, getting right back into it because this is a dastardly deed. When I say dabbling in the dark arts, this is what I mean, bro. Larsa Pippen is taking 50% of Scottie Pippen's bread, which is wild. And I get it. I understand. She has 4 kids by this man. Yes, you gotta take care of this household. You gotta feed the kids. Yes, okay, cool. But the wild thing to me and the thing that shocks me the most is no one cares about Scottie Pippen's mental health at all. Yo, I've noticed now when it comes to people that have bread, yo, nobody cares about your mental health, how you're doing. If none of that, nobody. Larsa Pippen is dating Marcus Jordan. If you don't know who that is, that's Michael Jordan's son, ex-teammate of Scottie Pippen. This is just like a weird triangle square. I don't know what this is, but this is wild to me because and it gets even worse because, yo, Larsa Pippen and Marcus Jordan are dating, and they've been dating seriously for maybe like the last 6 months to a year. So with that being said, I have no idea what's going on now. I have no idea. They even have a podcast coming out. Like, how did 32-year-old Marcus Jordan and 48-year-old with 4 kids, Larsa Pippen, now come to the agreement that they're in a healthy relationship? They're starting a podcast, and they're going to talk about relationships and X, Y, and Z. And just know, this video, I'm sorry, I'm going to watch this podcast just to critique it just to give my feedback, just to do a reaction video. Yo, I can't stand by and watch this debauchery. Yo, Larsa Pippen not too long ago was getting her back blown out by Future. Do we not remember the song? I just hit you in some Gucci flip-flops. Come on. This man walking around in a robe, blowing your joint back out in the hills of Cali with Gucci flip-flops on, and now she's getting... How is she winning like this? Yo, and I'm not going to say she won with Future because Future did his job. He had a good time, and then he kept it moving. Yo, leave it alone. This joint has 4 kids, bro. What are you doing? Marcus Jordan is the ultimate simp. I don't know what you would call this. This is even worse than Bam Kevo because the way they try to play it and the way they try to spin it is, oh, we have great communication. Oh, he's mature. I'm mature. Whatever the case may be, we can make this work. They're in some of these videos talking about having kids, talking about getting married. This finesse to me is going to be wild. I'm ready for it to play out. This is a reality show in real time. Because imagine if Larsa Pippen has the kids of Marcus Jordan, they would all be related. They would be brother and sister, which would make Scottie like the step. What is that? Like, what is that? Yo, so I really have to get into it. I really have to speak on it because this video to me was wild.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the name of the podcast is Separation Anxiety, and we're going to be talking about a range of things. I feel like life, love, sex, our personal dynamic. And I think it's twofold. One, it gives us a platform to kind of clear the air about a lot of misconceptions about our relationship and our background. But then also I feel like, excuse me, we just want to give a lot of, advice and tips and our perspective to couples that maybe are experiencing the same thing.
There's no misconception. You're getting finessed, bro. We don't need to get any advice and tips from you, bro. You just met her. What is he talking about? Advice and tips? No, we're waiting for you to crash out. Like, we're waiting for her to finesse you. She's playing chess. You're playing checkers. You're the heir to the Michael Jordan throne. You're essentially a billionaire. You're a walking billionaire. And you're dating a joint with 4 kids who's the ex-wife of Scottie Pippen and the Treesh of Future.
I was smashing the bitch at the penthouse right by the door with my Gucci flip-flops on. This ain't no disrespect, you know what I mean? I really lived that moment and went to the studio. I went right directly to the studio.
Dirty soda, Spike Lee, white girl, iced tea, fully loaded AP. I just made a face. I was like, man, what the fuck?
I didn't know I was gonna do that shit that day, and I was like, man, I just fuck your bitch.
It's some Gucci flip-flop. And he just kept going. I was like, yeah, this shit crazy right here.
Bro, I'm sorry. I don't know you. I have nothing to do with this situation, but this to me is wild. How did we come to this place where Marcus Jordan, the heir to the Jordan throne, is getting finessed in real time by Larsa Pippen? And she's taking 50% of Scottie Pippen's bread. And they're starting a podcast. Separation Anxiety. Y'all just met. Yo, you can't make these stories up. You just can't.
We just started. We just shot our second episode. And our second episode was about age gap, like our age gap. I don't know. I'm sure we're going to have guests at some point. I think the first few episodes, the first 5 episodes are basically just about us and our journey. And
yo, can somebody tell Marcus the only reason why she's with you, bro? I'm going to help you out. The only reason why she's with you is because you're Michael Jordan's son. I'm sorry to break that to you. I don't know if anyone's told you, but you get a privilege that nobody else is going to get. You have access to so many women. The fact that you landed on damn near your uncle's wife is crazy. You're having sex. This is what it looks like. You're having sex, allegedly, with your uncle's wife. Bro, you didn't need to stoop to these levels. I don't know if this is something that Michael Jordan plotted on Scottie because of The Last Dance, or Scottie just is like said something about Jordan and now they just going back and forth. So this is like a part of the war. This is just like a small battle within the war between Scottie and Jordan. Because yo, no one cares. Y'all just met. We know we know Marcus Jordan is blowing your back out. We know Larsa Pippen is topping you off to the umpteenth degree. We get it. You met a baddie. We know, bro. You weren't meeting no joints. You weren't having a good time. I have no idea what was going on, but how you landed here at the age of 32, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. And this is why I see like, yo, this is what makes me feel sad for simps. Because at the end of the day, if they do get married, if they do have kids, she's going to finesse him just like she's finessing Scottie right now. It's going to be a major crash out. But I'm here for it. Like I said, I'm going to watch the podcast. I want to see what's going on. I want to be in the loop. I want to get some tips and tricks. I want to get some advice on dating. From Larsa Pippen and Marcus Jordan. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I think eventually as the season develops, we'll definitely have some guests on, and depending on the topic of discussion, the guest types might vary. I think we're doing great. I think, early on, we were a little more cautious and just trying to tiptoe because we didn't know what the reception would be. And honestly, it was happening so fast and, maybe even faster than we thought. We were really just friends early on, and it kind of snowballed into this, committed relationship. And I think, my favorite thing about Larsa is just how young of a soul she is. She really has such a motor and is so upbeat and caring and loving and funny and beautiful and all the above. And so, there's so many things that I love about her. I can't really just pick one, but I think, I love her so much.
I feel the same about you. It's crazy.
Yeah.
We're literally like twins. We like the same things. I feel like I've never met anyone as fun, smart, cute, creative as you are. So I just feel like we just make each other better. And I feel like for us, that's we're just in a good place.
Yeah, we compliment each other.
Yeah, he's about to get duped in real time. This is the corniest, cheesiest thing I've ever seen in my life. I didn't know it could get this bad for dudes. I didn't know it was this bad in the streets that Larsa Pippen is a top candidate. And I get it. I understand. She has her access to wealth. She's in a different class. She's very attractive for sure. I get it. I understand. But we got to see where she came from to where she is now, because the transformation of where she was when she started out with Scottie, this is a completely different person. Damn near a whole new human being. So when I look at it like that, I don't know where to go with this. Who's actually getting their relationship advice from Marcus Jordan and Larsa Pippen? They said they just met and it went fast. Yeah, you're in the lust phase. You're just having fun. It's okay to have fun with someone and just be like, yo, this probably won't go anywhere. But they're in a place where, and Larsa Pippen knows exactly what's going on. She's almost 50 years old. She's 48. She knows exactly what's going on. Because if she was with the regular guy, the bus driver, as Ebony K would say, she's not taking it this far. It's a one night stand and she's out of there, whatever. She got caught slipping, cool. Yo, he's about to wife her and have a child with a 48-year-old woman. You're telling me there's no women out here that can hold down Marcus Jordan. He had to go get his uncle's ex-wife, allegedly. The streets are sad. You can't get mad at me for being mad at dating. You just can't. The streets are tragic. You just can't. Yo, if men's them have to go to 50-year-old women to have a good time and to get mature conversations, the streets are done. You can't tell me anything. This man is practicing a master class. It's a master class in symbology. He's damn near a billionaire and he's dating a woman with 4 children. When do they have time to hang out? When is she taking care of her kids? I don't get it. I'm confused. You gotta help me out. Bruh, some of this stuff to me is so wild now. I just be looking back damn, the content creates itself. The content creates itself. Yo, shout out to their podcast. I'm going to watch it just out of pure laughs. But yeah, the streets are a wrap. If you're looking for a good woman, I have no idea where to find them at this point, because yo, if nobody's stepping up to the plate and meeting Marcus Jordan, you telling me that dude who's heir to the Jordan throne can't meet a good woman? So he had to fall on the reins. He had to fall back on Larsa Pippen, someone he knew. Bro, when Scottie Pippen and Larsa Pippen got married, this dude was 7 years old. You telling me they never crossed paths? They talking about they met a couple of years ago. Cap. But I digress. If you're here, hit the like button, drop a comment, subscribe, bro. Tell me about the foolishness in the comments.